Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got a seriously mouth-watering topic that's going to satisfy your sweet cravings like nothing else. I'm talking about the best desserts in the world. Yep, you heard that right. Get ready to embark on a dessert adventure that will have you mentally reaching for that fork and digging into the screen. So whether you're savoring every last bite or simply drooling over the screen, join us as we embark on a mouth-watering journey to discover the best desserts the world has to offer. Ready to have your cravings take flight? Let's indulge! All right, folks, let's talk about a dessert that's basically a hug on a plate. I'm talking about the one and only tiramisu, straight from the heart of Italy. If you've never experienced the sheer delight of sinking your spoon into layers of coffee-soaked magic, well, prepare for a taste bud awakening. Tiramisu is an iconic Italian dessert that has won hearts around the globe. Its name translates to pick me up or lift me up in Italian, which perfectly encapsulates the way this dessert lifts your spirits with every heavenly bite. Tiramisu's exact origin is believed to be in Treviso, Italy, during the 1960s, often credited to confectioner Roberto Linguanotto. Tiramisu is more than just a dessert. It's a symbol of Italian culinary artistry. The combination of flavors and textures, the softness of the soaked lady fingers, the richness of the mascarpone, and the subtle bitterness of the coffee all come together in a harmonious masterpiece that leaves a lasting impression. It's a dessert that's sure to enchant and delight. Next in line, we're about to dive into a dessert experience that's like a cozy hug for your taste buds. It's none other than the heavenly world of chocolate fondue, all the way from the chocolate wonderland of Switzerland. Chocolate fondue is a dessert experience that's all about the art of sharing and savoring the irresistible allure of melted chocolate. Hailing from the Swiss culinary traditions, this treat has taken the world by storm, turning gatherings into sweet celebrations. Now, here's where the chocolate fondue story gets really interesting. Its popularity surged in the 1960s and 1970s as a social dining experience. It's said that the dish was promoted as a Swiss national dish by the Swiss Cheese Union in the 1930s to increase cheese consumption. So, whether you're having a cozy night in or hosting a fondue fiesta, remember that it's not just chocolate on a stick. It's a whole experience that will make you smile dip after dip. All right, let's break it down dessert detective style. We're talking about baklava, the Middle East's dessert superstar. Imagine layers upon layers of paper-thin pastry that's as delicate as a whisper, brushed with butter like it's getting a spa treatment. And guess what's hidden in those layers? A nutty treasure trove of walnuts, pistachios, or almonds. But wait, the showstopper is the honey or syrup drizzle. It's like the ultimate sweet mic drop. Now here's the cool part. Baklava isn't just dessert. It's like a living history book, passed down through generations. It's the Middle East's way of celebrating. Whether it's a big family bash or just a cozy hangout, baklava's got your back. Baklava is the Middle East's way of saying, let's celebrate with something seriously delicious. From your first bite, you're getting a taste of tradition, culture, and a whole lot of love. Well, well, well. Time for a dessert rendezvous in France. We're talking about crème brûlée, the dessert equivalent of a chic Parisian soiree. A silky custard so smooth, it's like dessert silk, and on top, a layer of caramelized sugar that's just begging to be cracked. But here's the fun part. Crème brûlée is a dessert with a side of fancy. Think candlelit bistros, the Eiffel Tower twinkling in the distance, and you holding that spoon ready to make that sugar crust go snap. And you know what's awesome? The recipe is like a minimalist masterpiece. A few simple ingredients: eggs, cream, sugar, and vanilla come together to create a dessert that's all about the pure, unadulterated flavor. Oh, and the name? Burnt cream in French. But don't worry, there's no actual burning involved. Just a perfect harmony of creamy and crispy. It's like the dessert version of a two-part harmony. All right, fellow food explorers, let's talk churros, Spain's crispy, sugary gift to the world. It's a long, golden sticks of dough that are crispy on the outside and as fluffy as a cloud on the inside. And here's the kicker. They're basically rolled in cinnamon and sugar, like a sweet snowstorm on a stick. They're a Spanish tradition served hot and crispy. It's like Spain's way of saying, hey, come have a tasty adventure. And speaking of adventure, the dipping game is strong with churros. Now here's the cool part. Churros come in all sorts of shapes. Straight ones, curly ones, loop-de-loops. It's like a doughy art show that you can totally devour. Sure thing. Let's get cozy and chat about mochi, Japan's chewy, flavor-packed delight. With every little bite of pure joy made from sticky rice that's been pounded to perfection. It's like dessert meets chewy cloud. And trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Now, here's the scoop. Mochi isn't just a snack. It's like a dessert Picasso. You take a bite and boom, flavor explosion. From matcha and red bean to fruity fillings. Each bite is like a mini adventure for your taste buds. But wait, there's more. Mochi is about Japanese traditions and celebrations. It's the dessert equivalent of a party hat and confetti. A chewy way to say, let's celebrate, folks. So, if you're up for a flavor adventure that's as chewy as it is delightful, get ready to embrace the world of mochi. Next one is about gulab jamun, India's dessert hug for your taste buds. Little golden balls of pure deliciousness that are fried until they're crispy on the outside and oh so melty on the inside. Then, they take a dip in a sweet, fragrant syrup that's like a cozy bath for your dessert. Now, let's break down the magic behind them. It's like dessert chemistry class. Milk solids, a bit of flour, and a whole lot of love. The dough gets rolled into balls, fried to perfection, and then they take a swim in sugar syrup that's got hints of rose water or cardamom. It's like a flavor explosion in every bite. And guess what? You've got options. Warm and fresh or chilled from the fridge. It's like gulab jamun knows how to keep up with your dessert cravings. All right, folks, let's have a chat about pastel de nata, Portugal's custardy wonder that's like a dessert hug. a crispy pastry cup that's like a cozy home for a creamy custard filling. The combo of crunch and smooth is basically dessert perfection. And that touch of cinnamon and vanilla, it's like a sweet whisper from Portugal. Now, let's talk history. These custard gems have been winning hearts since the 18th century, when clever monks turned leftover yolks into a masterpiece. Talk about culinary genius. And guess what? You're the boss when it comes to enjoying them. Warm from the oven or dusted with powdered sugar and cinnamon. It's like you're the captain of your custard ship. Now, let's talk about tres leches cake. The Latin American dessert that's like a sweet, spongy miracle. Imagine a cake so soft it's practically a dessert cloud, and it's swimming in a trio of milks: condensed, evaporated, and cream. It's like a cake that's been to a milk spa and emerged super moist and utterly irresistible. Now, let's break it down. Bakers whip up a delicate sponge cake, and then the tres leches magic happens. The cake takes a milky plunge, soaking up the goodness like a sponge. The result? A dessert that's light, dreamy, and bursting with flavor. And here's the scoop. Tres leches cake isn't just about eating. It's about sharing culture and creating connections. It's like a Latin American invitation to join the fun. For the last dessert, we're hopping over to the vibrant streets of Thailand to discover the mouth-watering delight that is mango sticky rice. It is a juicy mango slice that are like a burst of sunshine, snuggled up next to sticky rice, soaked in creamy coconut goodness. It's like a harmony of flavors that will transport you to a Thai paradise. Now, flavor tango time. Ripe mango sweetness meets coconut-rich rice creaminess. It's like a flavor dance that will have you doing a happy foodie shuffle. And the beauty? Oh, the beauty. Mango's vibrant hues next to the pristine white rice. It's like dessert art that's practically Instagram-worthy. But wait, there's a twist. Some versions come with sesame seeds or a dash of coconut cream. It's like a dessert upgrade that's full of surprises. It's not just a dessert, it's a journey that will have you saying, "Aroy makmak" with every heavenly bite. And there you have it, dessert aficionados. A tantalizing tour of some of the best desserts the world has to offer. But here's the sweetest part. Our adventure doesn't end here. There's a whole world of flavors waiting to be explored. And you bet Geography Hub is the place to be for more mouth-watering escapades. Remember, life is short, and every bite is a chance to savor the world. So, stay curious, keep your forks ready, and continue exploring with us here at Geography Hub. Until our next discovery, bon appetit, sweet explorers!